Let's talk about shared thinking and the benefits of shared thinking. Shared thinking is the ability to think with others instead of only thinking by yourself. I know last week we talked about questioning popular thinking. This week we're talking about the benefit of shared thinking. It's the mindset that says, I don't have to carry this alone. I don't have to know everything. I don't have to be the only thinker in the room. Shared thinking multiplies ideas, accelerates solutions, and expands possibilities. Shared thinking multiplies ideas, it accelerates solutions, and it expands possibilities. Shared thinking, shared thinking is built on five abilities. You value the ideas of others. You move from competition to cooperation. You have an agenda when you meet. You get the right people around the table, and you compensate good thinkers and collaborators well. Let's deal with the first one. Shared thinking values the ideas of others. Proverbs 11 and 14 says, in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Shared thinkers don't believe they have all the answers. They welcome input, insight, and perspective. Other people see what you don't see. They bring angles, experiences, and solutions you would never think of alone. When you value the ideas of others, your thinking becomes richer and stronger. If you can value the ideas of others, then your thinking becomes enriched and stronger. Number two, shared thinking moves from competition to cooperation. Shared thinking moves from competition to cooperation. Ecclesiastes 4 and 9 says, two are better than one. Shared thinkers don't compete with people, they collaborate with them. They understand that partnerships produce more than rivalry could produce. Partnerships produce more than what rivalry could produce. This matters because competition divides energy. They're focusing on this and you're focusing on that. Energy divided. Cooperation multiplies energy. If you're focused and going in the same path, their energy plus your energy is multiplied. When you stop competing and start collaborating, you unlock exponential results. You can get more done quicker. Number three, shared thinking requires having an agenda when you meet. First Corinthians 14 and 40 says, let all things be done in decency and in order. Shared thinkers don't waste time. They come prepared. They know what needs to be discussed. They know what outcome they want. This matters because meetings without agendas create confusion. Meetings with agendas create clarity. Shared thinking works best when everyone knows the purpose. Number four, shared thinking gets the right people around the table. Proverbs 13 and 20 says, walk with the wise and become wise. Shared thinkers are intentional about who they invite into the conversation. They choose people with wisdom, with experience, creativity, and integrity. This matters because the wrong people drain the room, the right people elevate the room. The right people or the wrong people drain the room, but the right people elevate the room. I'm going to say it one more time. The wrong people drain the room, but the right people elevate the room. Your table determines your thinking. Number five, Shared thinking compensates good thinkers and collaborators well. 1 Timothy 5:18. The worker is worthy of his wages. Shared thinkers honor the value others bring. They reward contributions, insight, and excellence. This matters because people give their best where they feel valued. Compensation, financial or relational, communicates honor. If you want great thinkers around you, treat them like they're great. And practical application, how to practice shared thinking. Here's how to build shared thinking into your life. Number one, ask for input regularly. Invite voices you trust. Number two, build a thinking team, a think tank. Surround yourself with people who challenge and sharpen you. Scripture says, iron sharpens iron. Number three, prepare before you meet. Bring clarity, questions, and goals. Number four, listen more than you speak. Shared thinking requires shared space. Number five, honor the people who help you think. Value their time, their insight, and their contributions. Shared thinking multiplies strength. You were never meant to think alone. Shared thinking expands your ideas, sharpens your decisions, and accelerates your growth. Value the ideas of others. And this is why, even in the book of Genesis, God told Adam it is not good for him to be all alone. So he created him a helpmeet, someone to help him, a business partner, right? He created Eve for Adam to have someone to share thinking with. So we want to move from competition to cooperation. We want to have an agenda when we meet. We want to get the right people around the table. We want to compensate good thinkers well. And if you master shared thinking, you won't grow, you will multiply. If you can master shared thinking, having a group, a mastermind group, having a think tank, you won't grow, you will multiply. You will have exponential increase, exponential growth. And so this is important to have shared thinking. It's different than the popular thinking because the popular thinking is just going with the crowd. But having shared thinking is a more selective group of people by which you allow in your inner circle, and you multiply each other, you advance each other, and you take each other to the next level.